We're burning sandalwood today. Hello, I'm Emily and this is Rhea, and today we're going to get started at the back of our mat. We're just going to come to a seat on our heels. Draw your hands onto your legs and let your eyes close. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart. Inhale to sweep the arms up again. Exhale, hands through heart. And draw your hands onto your knees. We're going to do a seated cat-cow from here. Inhale to draw the belly forward and look up. Exhale to round the back and tuck the chin. Inhale, draw the belly forward. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen through the throat. Long exhale, tuck the tailbone. Round the shoulders forward and tuck your chin. Really ground through your hands. One more. Inhale. Exhale through cat. Back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up again. Exhale, rain it down and roll forward to a tabletop. Tuck the toes and lift the hips to a downward facing dog. Take an extra breath here. And right leg lifts. Bend through the right knee, open stack the hips. Start to circle the right knee, open up through the hip. Keep your shoulders square to the mat here. And step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Rock forward into the knee and back into the calf and heel. Open through the hip flexor. Then pivot the left foot and ground the heel to the mat. Cartwheel your hands up to a warrior two. Flip the right hand. Inhale to reach it up to the ceiling. Reverse your warrior. On your exhale, move back through center and draw the right elbow down to the knee, sweeping the left arm up over the head. Both hands come back down to the mat. Return to your lizard lunge. And step back to your downward facing dog. Big breath in. Long breath out. Left leg lifts. Bend through the left knee. Open the hip. Start to circle the knee. They can be big circles or small circles. Then step the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Gently rock forward and back. Then pivot the left heel or the right heel to the mat and cartwheel the hands up to a warrior two. Flip the left hand. Inhale to reach it up to the ceiling. Reverse your warrior. On an exhale, move back through warrior two to an extended side angle. Come back up to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down to a lizard lunge. Then step back to a downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Then drop the elbows down to the mat. Your arms are parallel. Take a little step in. Gently press your heart towards your thighs for dolphin pose. Grounding through your palms, straighten your arms back to a downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Step the right foot between the hands. Lift up to a crescent lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten through the right knee. Reach forward with the right hand and tip forward to a triangle pose. Right hand comes to the front of the shin. And try to reach your left hand straight to the ceiling. With straight legs, come back up through center. And reverse your triangle. Right hand reaches up to the ceiling. Exhale, back to center. Rebend the right knee. You're going to reach the right hand to the top right corner of your mat. Start to load the right leg and drive through the leg with hips open. Left foot and leg reaches up to the ceiling. Half moon pose. Rebending the right leg. Gently drop to a warrior two. Pivot the left foot and reach the arms up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, dive forward and step back to a downward facing dog. Big breath into the nose and out of the mouth. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward between the hands. And sweep the arms up to a crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Gazing forward over the left hand. Left leg straightens. Reach forward with the left hand and tip forward to a triangle pose. Shoulders stacked. Try to make a straight line with your arms. Coming back up through center to reverse your triangle. Left hand reaches up to the ceiling. Right leg, right hand, then touch the back leg. Rebend the left knee, warrior two. Half moon pose. Reach the left hand towards the upper left corner of the mat. Load up the left leg. Then as you feel the right leg become weightless, drive it up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are stacked just like a triangle pose. And you're flexing the right foot, back foot. Rebend the left knee and gently drop the right foot back to the floor, warrior two. Pivot to a crescent lunge. Dive forward and step back to a downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Plant the left heel down and lift up to a warrior one. Lace the fingers at the lower back and squeeze the palms together. Inhale, gaze up to the ceiling. Exhale, dive forward. Humble warrior. You can let those hands come up behind you. And remember to take big, deep breaths here. Inhale, sweep back up to a warrior one. Shifting weight onto your right leg, come to a warrior three, sweep the arms back behind you, taking the airplane variation. Then come all the way up, pulling the left knee in towards the chest to reach up to the ceiling. Take the left hand and grab around the outside of the left foot. Keeping the left knee wrapped into your midline, start to kick back through your left hand. Let your back bend. You want to reach forward with that right hand if you can. I have a wall right in front of me, so I can't. Slowly come back up and place the left foot right on the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take 2 steps back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Long breath out. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Right foot grounds down. Sweep up to a warrior one. Keeping the legs as they are, with a bend in the left knee and square hips. Clasp the hands at the lower back and squeeze the palms. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, humble warrior. Dive to the inside of the left leg. Lifting back up to a warrior one. Shift the weight forward onto the left leg and lift the right foot off the mat, flexing through the foot, driving the heel towards the ceiling. Reach your hands back towards your hips for airplane. Pulling the right knee into your chest, reach up to the ceiling. You're going to take the right hand on the outside of the right foot. Kick your foot through your hand. Small back bend here. Reach forward with the left hand and begin to allow yourself to tip forward to a dancer's pose variation. Gently release back to your mountain pose. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Fold. Walk your feet a little more than hip width apart. Sink down into your malasana. Let your hips meet the mat. And roll all the way back to your happy baby. Grabbing the outsides of the feet, soles of the feet point to the ceiling, let the knees bend. Take little movements here if that feels good. Draw your knees back together and give yourself a hug. Feet meet the mat. Right ankle comes over your left knee. Gently press the right knee open. Then lift the left foot off the mat. Loop the right hand through the hole and make a basket under your left knee with your hands. Gently draw your knees in towards your chest for a reclined figure four. Left foot meets the mat. Right arm out to a T. Let both of your knees fall to the left. Spinal twist. Coming back through center, switching sides, right foot to the floor, left ankle over right knee. Gently press the left knee open. And to go further, loop the left hand through the hole, make a basket under your right knee with your hands, and gently draw your knees towards your chest. Right foot meets the mat, left foot stays where it is. Draw the left hand out to a T and let both of your knees fall to the right. Spinal twist. And back to center. Hug your knees into your chest once again. Add a small rock from side to side. Then let your legs go out long and arms out wide for Savasana. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Add movement through your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Then draw both of your knees into your chest one more time. Then make your way up to a C. Thank you and namaste.